Hi there, Stephen E. here, your book coach and bestseller guru, and the guru is within you. So today I'm talking about making it easy for your book to get it published. And what I say about that is that, a lot of celebrities or CEOs of large companies, do you think they have time to go in the cave and write a book? No, most celebrity type people, they have ghostwriters. So nowadays, we all know that a book is a powerful tool for our business. So what's the easiest way for you to get your book out? Especially if you're not a writer. There's a lot of people that aren't writers, but they have great stories within who they are. So one thing I came across is I work with a company that we do 7 interviews on the telephone. Yes, 7 interviews. And from the first call, what we do actually, we set up what we call a roadmap. And the roadmap is getting everything together. What's your book about? And let's set up the chapters of your book. And just make it really simple. We set up 5 chapters and just make it really simple. Then we do 7 interviews. And from those 7 interviews, we have a transcriber, writer on the other end recording everything. And we just do 7 interviews. And we ask you the right questions. And this company's been around for like 14 years. They know what they're doing. They've done hundreds or thousands of books. So basically they ask you the right questions and you just speak. It's just like having a conversation with one of your buddies. And from there, from the 7 interviews, we take all that and we take it out of your head and we put it into a book. So it's so amazing how simple it is if you really want a book. And it's well written. It's 144 pages. And it's a great book. And now if you want to go make that book a New York Times bestseller or an Amazon bestseller, we could do that too. So that's basically the easiest, the fastest way, especially if you don't have time or you're not just that great of a writer, is just get the 7 interviews and get the book done. And the process, we say it's like having a baby. And throughout the whole process, we teach you, and especially when you work one-on-one with me, I'm teaching you throughout that whole process why you're getting that book done, about the marketing side too. How are you going to market a book? What is your marketing people that are going to be reading the book, your niche market if you have one? How are you going to get out there? How are you going to maybe do speaking engagements? Are you going to speak in colleges? Are you going to speak throughout churches? Or how are you going to go out there and share your message with the world? So I'm really sharing all this with you because it's an easy way to get the book done. 7 interviews, you have a book, it's well written by professionals, and you have a great book. Now, I know that maybe you're watching this and you say, well, I already have like most of my book already written down. Well, that's easy too. And I work with publishers that we will take all your written work and we'll put that into a book too. So everybody's different, and what I try to do is be there for each and every client. If you already have this whole book and you're just not sure what to do, you need editing and you need to put it into a book, you need to get it up online on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Well, that's what I do. I help you figure out how to do that. But you're thinking about writing a book and you have 0 writing, I'll tell you that's absolutely the easiest, fastest way you're going to get a book, and it's going to be well written, is doing the 7 interviews. So this is just a simple, easy way to get your book out. And the key is, if you're going to talk it, you're going to say, oh, I'm thinking about writing a book, I want to write a book, let's just make it happen. And the key is, it's going to be new, it's going to be fun, it's going to be passionate, and also you're going to learn a new craft. And this is say you already have a job or you already have a business that you're running. This is play that you're probably spending a lot of money on advertisement, you're going to network, chamber events, you're doing all this stuff. What if you had a book and somehow this book brought you 10 new clients in the year? I just talked to this realtor yesterday and I said, oh, you should write a book. And she's like, oh, I don't have anything to write a book. And I said, no, you're not thinking like a business person. I said, what if you wrote a book about your life? And it was like really a cool book about who you are. And let's just say that when you met a new client, and she sells these $1 million houses all over this Orange County area. And I said, what if you met somebody that's going to buy a house? And you met them the first time. And after the conversation, you said, hey, by the way, I'm a best-selling author, and you gave them the book. And this book was all about who you are, maybe nothing to do with real estate. And they went home and they read this book and they found out, wow, she has kids and she grew up here and all this intimate stuff. Well, anytime there's money exchanged between people, you have to have trust and you have to build a relationship. So what a great tool to build a relationship with new clients. And I told her, I said, what if you sold maybe 3 houses more next year because you had a book? Would that be worth writing a book? And she said, yeah, but I'm not even a writer. And I said, well, there's a solution to that too. We just do 7 interviews on the phone and we have a book. And it's all about you. It's all your content. We're not ghostwriting this book. It's all your content. And we're just putting it into a book form and it's going to be a great book. And if you want to make a New York Times bestseller at Amazon, we're going to do that too. And so she's like, wow, I never thought about that. So the key is, if you want to sell 1 million copies of the book, that is awesome. But maybe you need a book to help your business, to get you press releases out in the newspapers, do a book signing. You know, it's really cool doing a book signing, especially in your local neighborhood. All Barnes & Noble, they love to promote authors that live in the city. And so they'll put easels up, just like I in my How to Write a Children's Novel, our children's book. You know, my little girl, man, Skylar, she did a book signing and her easel was all up Barnes & Noble. All these people came to see her that day. It's really exciting. So the key is, if you want a book and you want an easy way to have the book out, we have the solution, really. So if you want to know more information, go to Bestseller Guru and click on coaching and let's do an hour call. We could do a Skype call, we could do a phone call, and let's do a call. Or if you're in the Orange County area, let's sit down and do an hour meeting. And let's figure out how you could write a book. But if you watch my other videos, how maybe you could get sponsorship money, how you could raise money with a trailer, maybe through your family, your friends, your clients. So let's go through that whole process of how you could really run your book as a business. All right, well, I hope that helped out, and I'll be talking to you next. And also subscribe to my channel and share this with as many people as possible, because that's what I want, is any question that you have about publishing or marketing, that you could come and watch a video. All right, you have a good day. Stephen E. here. Bye-bye.